Hey Kurt, here's another video for you. This one is focusing on your shoulders. So we're going to do a couple different exercises. And remember, once you get used to resistance training, you can start to combine different exercises and movements. For example, you can do chest and shoulders together, and you can do back and biceps. But this is all about shoulder exercises. So we're going to start off with doing your basic dumbbell military press. When you do this, it's more challenging to have your feet close together. If that starts off too hard, you can get a wider stance, but feet together would be better. All right, so I get my feet kind of close. Now I'm gonna bring them up here. Now I know you said 25s and 50s. Start off with 25s, see how they feel, and see what you can do with your 50s. I think it'll be easier when you sit down, but when you stand up, you have to use your core. So I think it's a good idea to do it standing up. You're just gonna come straight up. You don't have to completely lock out your elbows, but you want to get close, but you keep the resistance on the shoulders by not locking them out. Once you lock them out, put a little bit more in your joint. You don't need to come all the way down here. Right about to your ears will be fine. Now with doing the military press, you can also do it with one arm, which I think makes it harder. And you can activate your core by standing on one foot once you get more comfortable. I wouldn't do that yet until you've done enough military press. You're just going to get one up. Put your hand on your waist, and you'll already notice that's going to be much harder. Especially if you pick one leg up, you'll feel it pulling you. Now you got to stabilize. And that'll become, I think, pretty challenging. So right there, those are really good ones to do. And again, if you do them with your chest workouts, once you get used to it, I feel like that'll do it, man. Here's some other stuff for your shoulders. Now I know you have 25s and 50s. I think 25s will be a little too hard. So you can always get empty milk containers, jug containers, fill them up with water. But you can do just your front shoulder raise. So when you raise them, you don't have to come all the way up here. You can just come up to right about nose or eye level. Here, again, you can stand on one foot. Now you got to balance with your core. You can use one arm at a time. I prefer doing two. And then you can also do your side shoulder raises, which is coming right out here. And again, slow and controlled. The main thing you want to do with really any exercise is control it going up and coming down. So you have your concentric and your eccentric. You need to control both. So I go up slowly, I hold it, and I come down slowly, and back up, and down slowly. All right, I'm staying on an incline, look a little crooked here. Okay, so same thing here. Just make sure you control it. And if the weight isn't very heavy, go slower, hold it longer, and it'll be enough, I promise you. All right, and then some adaptations. When you're getting used to your shoulders, you can incorporate what I call compound movements, which you're basically using more than one joint. So these are 45s. These are a little heavy for me to curl, but you can do a curl. If you used your 25, you could do a curl into a shoulder, into the military press, just like this. So you curl it, turn it, up, down, rotate it back, down, up, turn it, just like that. All right, that'll be a great compound movement to do. And I think we have one more that I want to show you. It's designed to be a kettlebell swing. This is going to be a dumbbell swing. And when you do a dumbbell swing, you want to make sure that you're keeping your back from rounding. So you don't want your back to round like this. When people bend down, they pick like this, you can really hurt your back. So you want kind of a neutral back, even a slight arch if you want, but try to keep it as neutral as possible. And I'll show you from a couple different angles. So you can pick up your kettlebell. You're going to bend with your legs. So this is going to be a big compound movement, working your legs. You're working your hamstrings, your glutes, but you're going to be working your shoulders, your core a lot. And it's going to get your heart rate up. So you just can come down, neutral back, swing up. And I try to get 10 to 12 with each arm. And then I set it down, and I'm keeping that back, and then I'll switch. I'm going to show you from this side so you can look at the back. All right, so you don't want to round. You want to keep it flat, neutral. Hope that helps, man. Those are going to be some really good exercises for your shoulders. Leave me a comment, man. Let me know what you think. I don't even know if you subscribe to the channel, but if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to keep throwing videos up for you. Have a good one.